I wonder if it's because I'm connected to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that might be it.
But at home, it would be the opposite for me.
Oh, seriously?
Because if I'm home, hi guys, by the way, I know you guys are here. We're talking about Wi-Fi problems. So when we go live, because we have that countdown, I jump on the live on my phone, of course, so I can see it too, and then comments come right up. But typically I'm like a solid 10 seconds behind, because Chris will say in 10 seconds and my phone will still say 20. But today I'm 20 seconds behind. I wonder if it's because I'm on the Wi-Fi here.
Yeah, I think right now, even watching it, I'm about 10 seconds, 15 seconds behind.
Which is where I normally am.
Yeah.
Guys, I brought my lunch and I'm sorry about it. And I'm not going to chew into the microphone, I promise. If Chris even gives a hint that there's any kind of noise coming out of there that could be coming from me, I'm shutting her down. It might actually... Ah!
Oh, snap.
I'm not eating in this room.
You know what, Sarah?
This is a sign. Thank you, Chris. I can't eat and do any of the other jobs that I'm going to do today because the only other jobs I'm going to do today is mix glitter.
Yeah, it was falling apart on you there. Is that mac and cheese? If that was open, that would have...
No, but it is cheese.
Oh, the special cheese of New Jersey.
All I'm getting right now says, comments will appear here, so I haven't seen any comments in the glitter guy yet.
Yeah, I see somebody said I have no sound.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie.
That might be on their end, because I'm watching on the Facebook right now. I'm getting sound. Let's see.
I just killed all my apps and I'm going back in.
Says she has sound now.
Ooh, and I got comments now. Hey, everyone. All right, so here we are. Yeah, I might munch on a few fries, guys. Wait, so most of you guys have heard me say this before, and I'm still just, like, shocked. Like, no one's got this cheese? The cheese dip from Chick-fil-A, and you guys don't got no cheese dip at your Chick-fil-A's? You can't order fries and cheese dip, or literally just a cup of cheese dip?
I did not know about this special cheese, I just want to say.
It's literally just melted American cheese, and it's lovely.
Sounds amazing. Sounds really good.
Hey, Martha. Oh, Erica, it was so much fun. So, we went down Thursday night, see my parents on Friday, and then we left for the cruise on Saturday. I'll tell you this, Alex still does not want to wait in any lines for anything. We walked in and through the that's quite a check-in process. They cattle shoot you through all these lines. I batted my eyelashes at the old man, got us in the priority line because Alex was melting. Sarah saw a problem, was like, I need to get us out of this before it gets worse. Because I asked him, I'm like, how long does this line last? He's like, about a half hour. I'm like, okay, it's not so bad. I got a 2-year-old who's got no chill. But we got through it, and then... Right. So we go through this hallway, and the sign says, keep your bags down. And I was like, keep your bags down for the dog. And I was like, what dog? Didn't even dawn on me. I'm like, the sniffing dog. So we're just walking, mind our business. Sir, can you please step to the side? They got Jason.
They got Jason. See, I haven't heard these stories either yet, people.
Right. I said it to Jason this morning. I'm like, Chris hasn't seen us for over a week. So they pull Jason out of the side. Apparently this is like super routine. They just be pulling people out of line because Jason said there was a whole lot of people in there. You go into the black curtain.
Oh, really?
So, and they separate me and Jason. So it's definitely, so I go on the other side of the black curtain. And Alex, so I don't know anything at this point. All I know is I got the 2-year-old, I'm on the other side. I just got one bag. I don't even know what he has in his bags. We shouldn't have anything, but obviously that dog smelled something and I'm freaking out. Are we going on a cruise or not? So Alex just wants to run. That girl just got that energy. I'm like, all right, so she's running straight up and down the chairs until that wasn't cool enough for her, and she had to keep making that left. She goes in the girls' bathroom, and I'm like, we're not doing this anymore. Oh, yeah. Come back to the top. She does it again. This time I really had to give her a talking to because she beelined right into the men's room.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if she saw something or nothing, but she came running around that corner by the time I got in the men's room because I'm like, not in there. Please just come right back out. Oh, my God.
That's wild.
So we had a talk, This is on the cruise, Erica. This is to get. We've already gone through airport security,
Right.
so whatever we have in our bags was cool with TSR. What the hell is TSR?
I was like, I've never heard of that organization.
TSA.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm a little calm, but like, obviously these dogs got my anxiety up.
Little rattle, yeah.
So me and Alex have a talk. We're not doing the bathrooms no more. So she picks these little section of chairs to run back and forth in. Don't you know? She trips over her own freaking pants, face plants on the floor, and she bleeds from her lip.
Seriously?
It was a little bleeding, but it was enough. And I'm like, I can't move. Where am I going to go? What if he walks out of there in 2 seconds? What if he thinks that we got pushed through?
Yeah.
He has my phone. He had both phones in because you go through an x-ray thing. So I shoved both phones in whatever bag was there. Because you put your phones in the bag, you go through the metal detectors. We were not ready for this dog.
You should have had your watch.
Right, it was probably dead in my book bag.
There you go.
So I'm sitting there. Alex is hysterical. I'm about to be hysterical. Finally, they let Jason go, obviously, because we went on the cruise.
Right.
The old man that helped us through the line came by and saw me, and I was like, they took Jason. He's like, oh, I'll check on him when I'm done here.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, should we be worried? He's like, why? Did Jason have anything on him? I was like, no. He said one time he was walking a guy through security,
Yeah.
and the dog got him. So he had to escort the guy over into the tent, and here his heart medication pill bottle was a little bit open. So the dog smelled the medication, but he had a prescription, so off he went.
Right. Wow.
And I'm like, maybe it's that.
Man, these guys are serious.
Yeah, well, we got through it. We went into so we got into the cruise ship. We unpack our bags. It's me. I'm the problem.
What'd you do?
So in the front of my beach bag, Jason puts his arm down there, or I don't remember who pulled it out, and there it is, a dirty pen.
Exploded.
No, like the cap that you put THC in it was dirty. It was a dirty pen.
Sara.
Yeah, I thought he moved it. We had breakfast, and I said, Jason, the pen's in the front. You can chuck, because usually we'll throw it away. The little carb cap thing, it's not a carb cap. It's like a little, call it this thing.
Okay.
The heating coil, you just toss it. So we always toss it, and then the pen's fine. It's a 2-piece. You put it back together. You put it back in your bag.
So wow.
It's me. I'm the problem.
Yep.
Martha said they'd never let me on. Martha, bring your scripts, girl. You're fine. You just bring if it's in your name, if your name's on the bottle, you're good.
Yeah, right, of course.
Unless it's marijuana, which even if your name's on the bottle, because I looked that up, I'm like, well, how does medical marijuana work?
Right, yeah, prescription.
Because there's so many rules right now still with international and everything. I was like, damn, they really go through everything to get on this cruise. And then I thought about it. I didn't think about it until after, I think it was Nikki that said it. She was like, don't ever go on a cruise if you have a warrant for your arrest. Because they will be there.
Right.
You're not leaving this country, sir. You better, I don't know why I imagine it being a man. It could be a man or a woman, but whoever the warrant's for.
Men do commit like 80% of the world's crimes.
You know, I was going to say it, but I didn't want to be the one.
It's true.
But yeah, it was nuts. I imagine someone that would be perfect for someone to smuggle drugs.
Yeah.
If one cruise line gets caught being that cruise line,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just trying to smuggle my dirty pen. That's it. It's not barely anything even in it. It's just dirty.
Right.
My first plane trip with the twins was terrible. 2 hours of running, crying. No. She finally fell asleep. Attendant asked what I needed. I said vodka. She brought me 2 bottles and said no charge. Yes.
Oh,
I'm telling you, most of them flight attendants have it down packed.
yeah.
Our flight home, first of all, Alex loved the cruise. She's a cruise baby. She just wants to dance. We were supposed to go with 2 little girls, Charlie and Rose. Charlie, we didn't know improper planning with her dance things. They kind of brought something up on her. So Charlie didn't get to go, but Charlie's name is fresh in Alex's head, even though she sees Rose more, honestly. So she kept asking for Charlie, and we didn't have the hearts to tell her, Charlie's not going.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure Alex thinks the word Charlie means little blonde-haired girl.
Oh,
Because Rose became Charlie. And she would scream for Charlie, and then Rose would come, and she'd be like, hi! I'm like, that's not Charlie, that's Rose. Charlie? I'm pretty sure she thinks Charlie means little girl. So, and Rose is 5. You're smart at 5, but you're not this smart. And here goes Rose just appeasing her, pretending like her name's Charlie.
Right,
just
right.
playing with it. You're right. I'm like, why is this girl so smart?
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Oh, Charlie, Erica said. It was so sad. She was walking around asking for Charlie, and me and Jen were already heartbroken that Charlie wasn't going. And here's her with her little sweet voice up to Jen. I'm like, you're going to crack Jen like the little egg she is.
Oh man, that's tragic. That's hard. It's like, how do you tell the kid?
Right. And she wouldn't understand anyway. She just kept saying, Charlie. She went to camp a lot. That was why Jason wanted to go, is they have kids camp. That's what I keep calling it. I don't know if daycare, kid jail.
That's really convenient and very smart that they would have something like that.
Right. They don't feed them, which was mildly annoying and honestly better for security and safety and everything. That too many kids at that point to remember all their diets.
Right, of course.
So you go get your kid, bring her, feed them a little bit, maybe hang out with them, which is what we did. But it was cool.
It would be too wild to have that many kids and try to feed them.
Right. But it was definitely nice to have because Alex did not want to do half the stuff me and Jason wanted to do.
Fair enough. That's cool. So you guys got to actually, do like grown-ups.
Right. By ourselves and with the others. Alex just wanted to be in the pool, and it was cold the whole time until the last full day there.
Yeah.
And it still wasn't hot, but you could like put your feet in the pool if you didn't mind them freezing.
Okay.
But some of our friends jumped in the pool. Jess's husband, Nick, was one of them. And I didn't go in the pool. I had no interest in being freezing. I definitely have no interest with Alex holding her until she's done bobbing in the water.
Ooh.
But Nick and Jimmy were just bobbing in the water. So I asked Nick, do you want to hold Alex? He's like, sure. Because Nick's a baby dad. You know what I mean? Like, not a baby dad, but he just wants more babies. And there he is, just chilling, holding Alex. And she's just having the time of her life. And he's just sitting there doing what he was doing already. He's just having a conversation in the pool with Jimmy. I'm like, this is great. I'm drinking with the girls. Alex is having fun.
Right.
Every time we pass the pool, she's like, can we go swimming? And I'm like, no. First of all, don't you have the audacity to act like you did any of that in the pool?
Right.
There was none of this. You
Right.
bobbed.
So what's with the hand motion?
Pretending like you swim. It's too cold. You already got changed once. We're going to dinner.
Oh. Probably wasn't too happy about that.
No, pissed, actually. So at dinner, they play music, but then they do one live, they have the dancers and they real loud. It's kind of right after dinner, right before dessert.
Put the video up on Insta? I saw that.
So actually, I think on Instagram, that one was just her.
No,
These were on the stories.
Who was dancing and they were singing Independence Day, I think. Was the song?
Yeah, that's a different time.
Oh.
She was just all week, dude. That's a good one, too. So for dinner, there was one song each night, and Alex caught wind of that quick. She was allowed to get out of the high chair. She was allowed to dance with Rose, and they had the best time. And then guess what happens after the song? We clap. Ho ho! She was like, yes, 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 yes. Like, you take for granted how much fun, I guess, you had when you were little like that.
Sure. Yeah, it's just like the best thing ever.
By the last night, she was getting out of the chair mid-dinner. Like, they even dimmed the lights a little bit. She's like, is it time? Is it my time? Am I on? Is it my time? Should I dance? Should I dance now? Do you want me to stand right here? Yeah. I'll just wait till they put the music on.
Right.
Ah, and then so I put a video up on my personal Facebook of her dancing. I think she was dancing with Rose too. Me and Jason, I don't know what we were doing prior to that, but we were waiting for Ashley and Will and Rose to come meet up. And there was like the Alchemy Bar, I guess, is like a big opening because they had that stage there and no one was there. These poor girls, I liked them. Jason didn't like them, the singers. I thought they were nice. They were trying, definitely. They weren't he doesn't like country anyway, so I feel like he was already being judgy.
I got you.
Alex loved them. She couldn't get enough. That was them practicing. That wasn't even their set. They were literally just doing tests, trying to get the auto tune, because you don't see it, but there's two guys right on the other side of Alex with the pad, and he's like, "Can you sing a little higher? Can you do one with less of those notes?"
Right. Wow, that's funny.
And Alex was like, "This is the best thing ever. We're just gonna go song after song after song."
That's crazy. Karaoke just for her.
That was my dancing queen.
Yeah.
And now we're home. And
Sounds great.
mixing Hobby Lobby glitter, you guys. It's full-blown mix everything that we can. And I can hear the assembly line running right now. Brrr, brrr. That's the glitter going in the shaker if you didn't know. Brrr. No. No, but I think they appreciate my, what's the word I want? How it sounds. My interpretation.
Yes, you're, I know what you're saying.
My interpretation of the assembly line.
Exactly.
Brrr.
Impression almost.
Impression. I like that better. I feel like interpretation would be like a dance with moves.
Oh, interpretive dance. Yeah, that'd be a little different.
Oh, yeah. I guess it doesn't have to be a dance, does it? It should be a interpretation. So we are mixing a ton of glitter. I'm curious. So I put a post up about an hour ago to see if you guys could guess how many batches of glitter we will have to mix in total to make it through Hobby Lobby. So I know the rough number. I know the estimated number. And of course, I will definitely know the real number when we're all done. But the knots in my neck say that it's going to be a long time. It was rough the last 2 days of mixing. And then I had, it's the being off, I think, too. The week we were off.
Oh, yeah.
And not mixing anything or moving anything.
Yeah, you lose momentum for sure.
You should see, yeah, Rula will be in every store. 75,000 batches, Erica. Lower.
Wow. 75.
You know, since you guys are watching the live, though, I'll give you some hints. So a batch can yield, I think Jason said a batch can yield about 3-something hundred shakers.
Okay.
So that's a little tip. And, you know, I'll just keep giving you guys, maybe every Tuesday, you guys get another tip. And that's your reward for watching me on Tuesdays. Rula, I'm so excited. I still don't believe it. I think as soon as it's in there, we'll have more.
It'll sink in.
Right.
It'll kind of hit.
But it's definitely going to be crazy. And they sent me a 27-page pamphlet on just how to package and label the products. They're not kidding around, Hobby Lobby. It's a 27 altogether. Most of them didn't obtain to me, but they literally covered everything that could be covered. And I'm like, why can't I just be that person? I just want everything covered in a pamphlet. Here you go. Here's your pamphlet.
Right, yeah. Step-by-step instructions.
Oh.
Couldn't do it.
But yeah, so that'll be the next few weeks, honestly, still. And then what else we got fun? I feel like I just had all these fun things. Now I can't think about it because I'm back. I haven't been here in over a week.
How's it feel?
Normal. Just a little thrown off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like leaving and coming back and not knowing what, I don't know. I know what's going on. I just got to get the head back, I guess.
I got you. Yeah.
It was different being on vacation. It was like, where's my phone again?
Right. Now, that first morning you woke up, you're probably like, oh, okay, let's get to the glitter. Wait. I'm not at the glitter.
Right. All day on Friday, I thought it was, because we came in and worked last Friday, I thought it was Monday. All day. I actually told someone twice that we'll see Chris tomorrow. Because it's Monday. I was like, no, Chris will be here tomorrow.
Right, tomorrow. Yeah.
I told a few people that I will do that tomorrow, thinking tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tuesday, right. It's all right. You're getting back in the swing, you know? That's what a good vacation should do that.
Right.
It should.
Throw you through a loop. Okay. Galentine's Day box. Yes, Martha. So it's not going to be called, I don't think I'm going to call it Galentine's Day box because obviously we're creeping up too close to that, but I think it's still going to be like a theme like that. Like maybe something like the gal. No, I don't like gal pal box. But, you know, something where we're going to. I pitched a. Val Pal. That's cute. I pitched a box to them the other day because I was telling Jason I want to do like a Valentine's Day box, like a Galentine's Day box. I've been talking about it for a few months, but keep dropping the ball on it. So naturally, I only want to do it when I'm super busy. And I finally told him the other day, I'm like, I have a lot of things worked out for it, and I got a lot of good ideas, and I want to do it. And he's like, you're going to have a Galentine's Day box that's delivered on, or it's shipped. I think the live, I tentatively put the live for like the 27th of February or something. Of February. So Jason's like, that's after Valentine's Day. And I'm like, and? So what? There's still, hearts are all year.
Out at this point, so yeah, it would have to, yeah.
Right, and this was before the cruise that I'd mentioned this to him. So we had a good amount of time at that point. And he said no one would be interested because they'd get it afterwards. I'm like, they're interested in hanging out with me. Someone will be.
Yep.
At least 2 people will be. Yeah, Martha and I know I can convince somebody else.
Well, 2 people is not nothing.
But in all reality, so then I pitched it to them when I was doing my live one day at home. And sounds like everyone's in to figure something out. So we'll figure out a date for the live. I'll figure out the rest of the contents in the box. But my hope is to get it up within the next under 10 days. I'm trying to be more realistic about my times.
I was going to say, that sounds realistic. You know, I was expecting like probably the next 2 to 3 days.
Well, I stopped saying this week, and that's what I wanted to say.
Right. Okay. Good move. Good move.
Everything's tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. We'll get it done this week. I'll do it tomorrow. It's not because I want to push things off. It's because I love everything.
Tomorrow never comes.
Too fast sometimes.
Yes.
Too fast. So what's going on with everyone else? What's happening, guys? I feel like I missed a whole week, so I'm a little slow on the glitter drama. By glitter drama, I mean whatever drama falls on the floor of this place, like literally spilt glitter. What do we got? Getting to know Sara. Have you guys been liking it? Because I have a few more things. We have a few more things up our sleeves to bring to you guys. Not like just getting to know Sara though. Some other relative and not relative things. I guess it's relative. It's about us, right?
Is, exactly. So it would be relative and relevant.
And relevant. Oh, the relas. Erica, what sleeves do you have? I haven't done any of the mini sleeves yet. I put together my mini glitter shaker and I painted it purple. So, like, I started it.
Hey, that's a start.
Robin's living the dream one day at a time. It's funny that all the other comments come up behind it, but you can't really see it too much.
No?
On my phone, anyway.
What are you watching on Facebook?
Yeah, I always go in the Facebook group.
On Facebook. The group or the official page?
The group.
You said the group, yeah.
Some people get them
Little
confused.
Bears, the mini shaker, the juice box, and the hearts.
Ooh, the bear I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, but I want to do something fun. Like, I don't want to make it like a teddy bear. I want to do something like, I don't know. See what else he's going to be. Yeah, he's going to wind up being a zombie bear if I don't find anything like other. So, like, there is like a default at least for him. The juice box, I really don't know. I might make like a little sips. Does anyone ever drink the sips? Did you ever drink the sips, the iced tea?
Nope.
They look like the little carton, like the little high C carton, but it was SIPPS. It was what the Wildermuths always brought to school.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe I'll make one of them or something.
Julie on TikTok says, when will the glitter start showing up in stores?
So I still don't have an exact date yet. I guess we'll reach out within the next 2 weeks and ask. Well, no, actually, in the next, I assume anytime over the next 2 weeks, we'll be talking to them about this truck that's going to come pick up all this glitter. And ask them the exact date. They just said March. So I don't know if like this is like a all stores same day thing, or if like these stores get it and then those stores get it, or if it just leaves the warehouse all at the same day and when you get it, you get it. But I'm gonna find out because I want to know.
I mean, with a I think it would be pretty impressive if they could get it all out on the same day. That's
Right.
a lot of infrastructure.
It's probably just when the trucks are loaded and leave for that particular store.
It's probably something more like a release week versus a release day.
Right. Because they'll all get it within the same 5 days, I assume.
Yeah.
Or less. Hobby Lobby's out all over the United States, right? They're not just here on the East Coast.
Oh yeah, no. Hobby Lobby is.
Yeah, so they'll have to drive out. Oh, yeah, because I saw one in Texas. Duh. Yeah, so they'll have to drive because they're. Oh, you know what? No, their central location is in Kansas.
Yeah, you guys went. Right?
Jason and Sean went. Is it Kansas? Kansas City? I know Kansas City's not in Kansas, right?
Kansas City. Oh, no.
Is in Missouri. Who's the Kansas City Chiefs? Who's
Why? I gotta Google it.
What state's that out of?
Cause I'm thinking like they are in. Wait for it. Missouri. Yep.
I only remember it because Kelly just said it too. My phone just updated.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 Kansas cities. I think I did know this. How confusing. Just get your own city. Why would you even take Kansas City in Missouri? Now, this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to literally have to find out why it's called Kansas City, and I'm going to have to go down on a whole Wikipedia journey and find out where it's got definitely something with the territory lines, I bet you. That's not a Lewis and Clark thing. We're going to have to go all the way back.
There's Kansas City in Kansas, though.
Right.
That's it. And then there's Kansas City in Missouri. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not far from... Oh, you're not far from the stadium.
I bet they're pretty excited. The Chiefs are going.
So
to the
they
Super
are
Bowl.
going to the Super Bowl,
Yes,
right?
The Super Bowl is set. It's the 49ers. So
And the-
guys, get your golds and burgundies, and then the Kansas City Chiefs.
And they share similar colors, don't they? Do they only share red?
They're only like similar.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like,
Yeah.
Are those the 2 I keep putting together?
Yeah,
Because, you know, they do the head-to-head thing.
everybody wanted the Detroit Lions to go.
That would have been
They had their colors,
nice.
too, the silver and the blue. 'Cause
I
they
like
had
their
such
blue.
an underdog story.
Right. And I actually know of it. And I don't know it.
There you go. You know, a lot of people were rooting for
When-
them. Oh well.
When people talk Kansas City, they're talking about Missouri.
Yes, it's the most famous Kansas City.
Which one's the gang from? Isn't there a Kansas City gang?
Sara.
Or is that just in Ozark? the show Ozark.
I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes of that show.
Oh, I've seen it twice now. It's so good.
Kansas gangs.
It's Kansas City.
Oh, they're in Kansas City. Wait, Kansas City, Missouri.
I think so. Is that where Ozarks took place? Where's the Ozarks? I'm gonna need someone. Now we're gonna need a whole map in here.
Google team.
Oh, a Google team. Someone that just Googled the stuff that I say to them.
Will the Galentine, just be us random crafting, or is it something you're putting together?
It's something I'm putting together. I'm going to my goal is to not put this box out until the cup's done. That's why it's not out yet. I would have already thrown random stuff in a box that I liked and sold it to you guys. But, you know, as much fun as that is, and I'm not saying it's not fun, it is fun. Well, I'm going to have different fun. So, yeah, there's going to be some random stuff, it's for sure. But we're going to make a craft, ladies. We might make 2 crafts. I don't know yet. The Ozarks is like 45 minutes. Oh, the Mafia. That's the word I was trying to think of. I was like, it's not mob, it's Mafia.
Oh, that's what you were thinking about.
Yeah, the Kansas City Mafia.
I understand.
I get all of my information from TV shows. And Wikipedia. It's Wikipedia and TV shows.
Fair. It's fair.
Well, now we know. I think Kansas City not being in Kansas got brought up only because they were in the Super Bowl again.
Yes.
That's why we must have been talking about it, because it's not weird for me to talk about random stuff like that, but it's definitely weird for some, probably weird for some people.
Well, yeah, I guess. Get tired of the same team going every year.
Right. Well, the Patriots aren't in it no more, huh?
That's true. Casey's been back to back though.
Is it because they stopped cheating or because they got rid of what's his name?
Tom Brady retired. Bill Belichick
He probably got fired for cheating.
Probably. Would not be surprised there.
My friend put up a status the other day, and he said, the NFL is not rigged. You can all hop off it or something like that. And I was like, I think I'd just gotten off the cruise or something. And I was like, you cannot convince me otherwise. And I have no idea why this is even relevant. And you still can't convince me otherwise.
That's what so much of the internet feels like, though. You know, it's just like no matter what. This is my
Wait, Erica, do I sound funny?
somebody saying feedback. Feedback.
Without fail, there'll be a sign at the Super Bowl referencing Wizard of Oz. Oh, because they think you're in Kansas. Is that why? Kelly said without fail, there'll be a sign at the Super Bowl referencing Wizard of Oz. And I wonder if that's because the Kansas City, right?
Oh, yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Is that why, Kelly?
Probably. That's probably.
And would they be wrong? Like, would the joke be that they're wrong and they don't realize it? Or is the joke about Kansas City? Did it take place in Missouri? Now I got so many questions about the Wizard of Oz. No, Wizard of Oz was in Kansas, wasn't in Kansas City.
It was. It was not in Missouri.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
That's accurate.
Yes, happens every time. I'm dead. And you know what? Some of us know, some of us don't.
Yeah.
Where is the Super Bowl this year? Because it's not in either host states, right?
No, it's always neutral.
Always somewhere with a dome.
Sometimes. Let me check. Let's see. The Super Bowl. Who's doing any cool Super Bowl parties? Let me see.
I don't know. I heard Taylor Swift is going to be in Tokyo, so she's going to be busy.
No, that's not.
I like it when they call, what's his name? Taylor's boyfriend.
That's true. I mean, she's definitely a bigger star than he is. So.
Did you see how much money she made the NFL?
No, how much?
It's like, I want to say it's 60 million, but it might be more than that.
That's why they keep just putting her face everywhere.
She's had 25 seconds of airtime, they said, or something like that.
No, it has to be more than that. Probably 25 seconds a game. Per game.
How much did Taylor Swift make the NFL? It was, oh, guys, take a breath. Take a deep breath. They haven't even been dating this long. Can you know what, guys? After I say this number, can you just make me feel a little bit better about myself? And if you can't buy a glitter shaker, convince someone else to buy a glitter shaker. Holy crap! It hasn't even been this long to be $331 million more. That's like more than what they were estimated to make already.
Yeah, that's a good investment. You know. Hey,
I'm sick. Can Taylor hold up can she even just look at a shaker of glitter for me?
But you know what I hate about that is that the people who run the NFL. They are going to see dollar signs, and they're going to try and cash out with something like this every year. They're going to try and get some celebrity
to date another celebrity.
To date an NFL player. It's just they're gonna, you know how they try to manipulate it after.
Right.
Like, oh, this works. We made almost $500 million off of that.
And yet we're sitting on all these hot boys over here, and the ones that aren't hot are rich, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they're all riled up. They're ready for it. They'll just. You want me to do what with her?
So now,
all right. You want me to do what?
I'm down. Now, the thing is, and now it'll be, being in the NFL will be a chance to make money, play your sport, and it'll be a dating site.
Right.
Matchmaker.
Oh my God. You know what? I want to be. Do you think I can just submit to be the official glitter of the NFL?
You can. You really could. I mean, think about how much confetti and glitter they use for the Super Bowl. I wonder where they get that.
Oh, I'll have to donate that.
Oh.
I'm going to do some math. Better be worth it.
Oh, it would be worth it.
Better be worth it. If Taylor can generate 338 million more, that's more. That's in addition to whatever they were going to generate on their own, guys. Millions of dollars for them. And how long have they been dating? For like a week? Watch. Next Super Bowl. You see. I know that glitter. That looks like Dilly Dilly.
Right. Oh, my God.
No, Gemerald, because we're going to have an Eagles celebration.
Yeah, because Dilly Dilly, that's Cowboys. That's blue. Yeah.
But it's Bud Light, too, and that's not a Philly thing, though, is it? Dilly Dilly. No, Dilly Dilly is the Philly commercial, though, isn't it?
Philly is...
Oh, because we were in the Super Bowl that year.
It was the Philly.
Did you guys get the Dilly Dilly commercials everywhere? Or was it only for... No, it had to have been because for the Super Bowl, right?
I think it was just
over here until the Super Bowl. I think they aired one of them at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, I remember. Yes, I remember that.
Dude, the Dilly Dilly commercials were so funny. They were always like Renaissance settings and Dilly Dilly, Dilly Philly. But anyway, not to bore you guys with Philly drama. There's always Philly drama. Oh, unfortunately, yes, Erica. Or is it unfortunately because of the teams or because you hate Philadelphia and me and also the Eagles?
What if she only needs to say yes to one of this?
She's going to have to look me in the eyes and tell me which one it is.
Merlin says hello on TikTok as well as Evelyn.
Hey, guys. When is the Super Bowl?
February. It's the first week of February.
Oh, so it's next week or the week after? That's next week.
Should be. Let me see.
My hair's greasy. It's just going to stay like this.
February 11th. Sorry.
She said, I mean, that was the hubs.
February 11th.
Melinda, February 11th, nice. Melinda, I don't have glitter at the Super Bowl yet, but if you all requested to see your favorite glitter fall from the skies, I don't know, we might be able to do something. I'm going to write a letter to someone. I don't know who I write that letter to. Maybe Pepsi, and I could get in and go, oh, we were right next to Pepsi at the old warehouse. What if I went in there, I talked to one of the truck drivers, they talked to someone they know, they talked to someone they know, and eventually, over the course of a few years, maybe they'll get me in there through Pepsi.
There you go.
Oh, wait, Apple took over, didn't they?
No, it's still the Pepsi halftime show.
Hell yeah!
You know, it's crazy. I think Usher's doing the halftime show, but they were saying, oh, well, Taylor Swift should like cameo in the halftime show, but they squashed that.
I would hope so because it's a big thing.
Yeah.
And they've known he's doing this for how long? That's chosen way in advance, right? This is his. He gets it. You know...
Yeah.
Tay-Tay gets her time on stage. I was worried that they would do something. I don't want them to take away from whoever's year it is because no one's bigger than anyone else just because one has a B and one has an M.
Exactly. That's true. Well, their bank accounts.
Oh, yeah. And I don't even know how much money he's worth. He could be worth...
Usher? Nah, not $1 billion.
I stopped short because I didn't want to, like, insult him, but I didn't think it was $1 billion yet.
Not $1 billion. Definitely lots of millions. More than 10 million. But, what was I going to say?
It was most of my childhood growing up is like Usher was on the radio.
It was his era. And it's the biggest concert in the world of the year.
Is it? Always, right?
Yeah, because it's just the viewership. It's because it's not only filling up a stadium of hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, but then all the online people watching, which is
and no matter what happens, like even if your wife isn't into Super Bowl, if she goes to the party with you, what is she going to be more interested in out of everything that she could do there? She's going to watch the halftime show. Yeah. So now everyone's interested. You drug along. If there's 20 people at a party, half of them don't want to be there. They're still going to watch that halftime show.
I want to see the halftime show. And some people just for the commercials.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I wonder, just even a glimpse of how much that costs. I don't even want to know. Ah!
$30 million for a 30-second ad. It's $1 million a second. It's the biggest televised event.
Could you imagine having that much money and you're just like, here's a check?
Yeah, you cut that. But here's the thing, it's worth it for them.
Right. Oh, yeah. And they know that. Like, there's the beginning of the year, the budget meetings happen. I fantasize about these from time to time. Yeah. And it's like, well, you know, in advertising for the year of 2024, we're looking at, like, probably like 160 million. Oh, the Puppy Bowl! I haven't watched the Puppy Bowl in quite some time, but I know I still root for it.
I don't know what that is.
You've never heard of the Puppy Bowl?
I've never heard of the Puppy Bowl.
Is it during the Super Bowl or right after? It's just dogs, and they just put them on the field. It's been a long time since I've watched it. Oh yeah, the Puppy Bowl. Oh my God! I hope your wife hasn't either, and you get to go home and tell her about this. Yeah, the Puppy Bowl. I think it's right after. That's probably why you don't know. You're like the game, and then you talk about the game.
I'm usually in such an emotional emotional spot, you know.
Puppy Bowl premieres Sunday, February 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's before, I would assume.
2 p.m. So it's before the Super Bowl.
Meet the adorable players. They have official pictures and everything. Did they rip off? Oh no, I was gonna say that look. No, yeah, doesn't that look like the cartoon logo? Paw Patrol.
Oh no, they've been around long before Paw Patrol.
They did, but this logo with this Puppy Bowl logo.
Probably stole it from.
Yeah, it's probably just a popular font, and it's got me thrown off. Which is kudos to Paw Patrol, right? Because that's the whole thing. You look at something and recognize it as a brand.
Yeah.
Me and Patty did that. Was it yesterday? And I can't remember what we were looking at. And I was like, oh no, it was today.
That was today.
So we're mixing all the glitters and the, obviously Jack Frost, Blue Steel, whatever, but they're actual numbers in a catalog, most of these. So we had to go out and look for B101. So every time she says B101 to me, I'm thinking about Christmas. No matter what she says, I'm thinking about Mariah Carey. I'm thinking about Christmas, and I can't stop. So I turn around and I tell her about this. And I was like, Patty, every time you say 101 to me, I just think about Christmas lights, right? And she's like, because of the radio station?
Yeah.
So, and then I'm like, wait a minute. So people in California don't do that. You say 101 to them, and they're like, 101 what?
Yeah.
Because they don't have a B101.
No,
it's so weird.
It's a Philly thing.
So I want to know what your guys, what's a weird word that could say to you guys that's like immediate, you're like, ice cream. Cheap liquor. Thrown up. Right? You guys, everyone's been to that one party where you were too young and you didn't want to do it or you shouldn't have done it and now you can't drink that liquor ever again. I mean, I actually haven't.
She said everybody said actually.
But I've been close. I don't like liquor at all, so that's one of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't drink.
And I don't drink beers.
I got you.
But that is a thing for, especially Jason. Tequila, I think, is for Jason.
Really?
I want to say tequila. And salad, Italian salad dressing. He hates it. He doesn't hate the taste. He hates the smell.
Oh, I was going to say, what was the experience that got him to write that off?
Oh, well, that was an experience, actually. It was because his aunt, when he was young, used to force him to eat salad. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know this man. There's a whole story behind everything.
Yes,
he is so calculated.
Yes, he told me this one. I forgot. Yes.
I'm dead. He told me this one.
Yeah, and he just couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, that poor man. Scarred for life.
Yeah.
They said this year there will be 6 pups with disabilities. That's so cute.
6 pups.
I know. You don't think
of kind of animal abuse. You're making these puppies with disabilities do tricks for your amusement.
I mean,
There's a way to get mad about everything nowadays.
right. I was going to say that's kind of like, how is it different though, like from the Special Olympics for animals?
Well, I guess the Special Olympics, the people choose to be there.
There it is. That's it. Can't choose if you're a dog.
It's true.
Because then I'm thinking, are we looking at like things like the Olympics of any kind for just entertainment? But we are.
Of course,
but they're athletes still. And
sometimes they're more athletic.
it's definitely the permission.
Yeah.
Went right over my head. I'm like, the dogs are running around too.
They take such good care of those dogs.
Oh my God,
Those
those
treats and grooming that they could ever want.
Those dogs live a better life than anyone in this whole building.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, for sure.
Celebrity dogs.
They're right up there with Princess Juju.
Oh, snap.
Boone's Farm. Is that where they come from, Martha? Oh my God, does Juju watch the Puppy Bowl? Is she gonna get a little t-shirt?
Let us know. Does Juju watch the
Melinda commercial would be so much fun. Could you literally imagine when you're watching the Super Bowl and then a glitter guy commercial comes on?
That'd be nuts.
One, that's if you ever see that, you will know that the NFL or whoever controls that has significantly and drastically and completely lowered their advertisement prices. Because even if I had that much money, I don't think I would blow it all in one commercial. I guess it depends how much you have and you're making every year. But I have like 12 other really great ideas for that money.
Yeah, right. Automatic. Well, it depends once you see those. Okay, so if you have like $100 million, Yeah, you could spend 30 million, and it would probably make you 100 million. And at that point, it's worth it.
Right.
A 3x profit on that much.
Because now I could spend even more.
Right. Because if it didn't make the money, they wouldn't do it. The biggest companies in the world are the biggest movies. They spend a lot of money.
How much do you think it would cost to rent out a cruise ship, like a small Carnival cruise ship, and pay for all the rooms?
A couple million.
That's what I would do with it.
Yeah.
Come if you want, or don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
I don't know how you'd control that, though. If to 65,000 people in the glitter guy, yo, free cruise, just come to Miami's dock.
They'd be lined up.
Oh my God, you'd herds.
The slide would have to have the shimmerade in it.
Right.
Put it in the pump so that anytime you get water.
Man.
On the boat.
I wonder how much to do that. I'm going to need an itemized receipt.
Okay.
How much money is it to put glitter in your water system?
Right. And basically replace the whole system.
Ah.
Wouldn't work after that.
Dude, that'd be so cool, though. Like, if I made that much money, I would literally try that. Maybe it won't be a cruise ship. Maybe I'd have to buy a yacht. I don't know. I'll buy a yacht.
People don't think about trains either, though. You could do a train, like one of those big trains.
Right.
Across the U.S.
How cute would that be?
All the cars, everybody gets their...
Right, you could just pop into someone else's room. They're not real strangers because we're all here for free also. Sarah paid. Sarah who? Who's Sarah? Yeah, my friend Michelle told me about this.
Right. I was just here for the glitter.
Right, but hey, if that would be some advertisement right there too. I wonder if anyone's tried that. I bet you they have, for sure.
I don't know.
Not a train, but like renting something out for that.
I'm sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. For that, yeah. Let's see.
Not like 50 Cent buying the first 2 rows of whose concert?
Oh, I forget.
That's still the best petty thing I've ever heard.
Dude, I'm empty. That's so funny.
Like, he's not even relevant anymore. No one even knew he was here. And then all of a sudden he's like,
Yeah.
to throw some shade.
Don't forget.
My man. All right.
Erica says, I would take a trip on a glitter cruise.
On a Disney glitter cruise?
Yeah, partnership with Disney.
I wish.
The official glitter.
I'd have to add another like 3 million just for the license, probably. That's just a guess. That's just an over guess, honestly.
Probably. I mean, for all their characters, be more than.
Oh my God, you'd probably have to pay by character.
Well, by franchise.
You're right. Could you bundle some of these for me?
Probably. Can I get Marvel and Disney Princess, but no Star Wars or like nothing like that?
Jen's husband said the Disney cruises are lit.
Okay.
Especially now that they have the licensing for Marvel, because it's not just princesses that are coming to your table. Now Spider-Man's coming over to your table, and all of them. I mean, I guess it depends which Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, which one you're.
It's funny because you can't tell from the outside, right? Those costumes are all the same, or they're tweaked, right? They're different.
Yeah, they're different. For me, it'd be Tobey Maguire, but the one they're always going to show is Tom Holland, the kid.
Can you tell the difference between the Spider-Mans from the outside?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, the suits are so distinctive to me.
I have to line them up. If I line them up, I could then for probably ever tell you, not by name, but like I could tell you maybe by their hair or something. Like, that's the kid.
Their hair.
That well, like, you know, the ones I just assumed that they got different hair, and as soon as the words came out, I'm like, they probably all have Peter Parker hair.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, yes, roughly.
Yeah. So it'd be like the kid, Tobey Maguire, the other guy.
Right,
How many Spider-Mans?
3.
Oh, so I could do that. Kid, Tobey Maguire, the other guy.
Exactly. The other guy, Andrew Garfield's just the one in the middle.
I'm not good with names. Once I know the name, though, that's forever.
Yeah.
But, it takes a minute to get in there, and then it's just a nickname after that, like the kid.
I was a fanboy, so it's like engraved into my mind forever.
Right. I'm going to ask, that's a good question for Jason. Can you, sir, tell the difference between all the Spider-Mans from the outside?
That would be a funny video, like a superhero off between me and Jason. And
Oh.
do you have good superhero
Nope.
off? Oh,
Oh, I mean, yeah, but not, like, very limited compared to used to.
I got it.
I could, like, throw my weight against someone else a little bit,
That's
Well, you know, we'll start with you and Jason. It catches on, we'll get a contestant for me.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll think of...
Patty. It's-
Ho ho, Patty's going down. You know, I don't know what she does in her free time. Like, I know what she does, but like, I don't know what TV she watches. I know her shows and I know her documentaries, but I don't know what movies she be watching.
That's true.
Let me just go to her. Patty, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't sleep. What's on the TV?
You watch, yeah. No, at 3 in the morning, if I can't sleep, I'm just putting on, like, competition shows, like Family Feud.
I was going to say, I'm putting on fall sleep TV.
Yeah, Price is Right.
2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why am I watching TV at 2 o'clock on a Saturday? All right, guys, I'm going to wind this down. We're like caught up on shipping. The sub boxes are not current right now. You guys can sign up, but the Quack Pack will go out in March. No, it'll go out in February. I literally just skipped a whole month, and I did it yesterday also. I did this yesterday. I said it'll ship. I said that'll ship before, and I gave him a date, and he's like, it better, with that face. And I'm like, I mean, it's really close, Jason, like real close. And he's like, and I sat back for a second. I'm like, whoo, there goes February. I just skipped it. And, we had craft tea last week, right? No.
So we put up our
Oh, I remember.
highlights from all of 2023. Some really funny moments in there.
Yeah, guys, check out YouTube in its entirety because we have some really cool stuff up there anyway. I like lost my train of thought after I said I was going to wind this down, and then I just started thinking about glitter mixing.
Oh.
Because I have to be always at least two batches ahead, because if we're for the batches on the assembly line, so that I can have time to make sure if I have to do anything in between and also mix another batch. But once you get it kind of rolling, it's not so bad. So guys, I'm out of here, but you know where to find me next Tuesday. It'll be here. I'll be live. I'll be the one in front of the camera. And yeah, there's not really much that's going to happen between now and then, so I'm not going to sign off or tell any of you that see the Super Bowl or anything weird like that. Forget what day it is again. Right. And if we have anything exciting going on this week, which I'm sure we do, I will definitely let you guys know. I'm going to go back and mix some glitter.